Cape Breton, she will cry, she and Bruges and Mountain Art. Cape Breton, she will cry, she and all the ladies now. Cape Breton, she will cry, she and all the ladies now.
Sail, sail away into another day. And I heard someone say it may be farther, for the morning comes so soon. Let's sing another tune, and we'll drink to the girls of Neil's Harbour. Sail, sail the coast to the one you love the most. A seaman hates to boast, but my heart's larger for a girl named Jenny Lou with the giant eyes of blue. And I'm thinking of you in Neil's Harbour. Oh, the waves they roll along, and the sea she sings a song. And it's home where I belong, beside the fire, with a good drink in me hand, just listening to the band. And I'm home once again in Neil's Harbour. Sail, sail away into another day. And I heard someone say it may be farther, for the morning comes so soon. Let's sing another tune, and we'll drink to the girls of Neil's Harbour. And I think of the girls in Neil's Harbour. Thank you.
Gonna do another one I put together about, I dedicated to all the fishermen of the North Shore, but it could apply to fishermen all over the province or the Maritimes. It's called Fishing for Gold. This is for Bernie and Leah. Come lend me your ears, for I won't keep you long. I'll tell you a story in the words of my song. It's about certain people who are friends to me, who earn off their living on the deep, lonely sea. Well, the middle of May is a sight to behold. The men are preparing for to harvest their gold. They're painting their boats and they're mending their gear, and they're thinking next week we'll have lobster and beer. Well, the day it is here and the water is calm, and the fisheryman has the gun in his palm. The shot it is fired, oh Lord, it's begun. As for the Atlantic, the fishing boats run. The traps they are dropped and the buoys are tied. Please be full tomorrow, well, one fisherman sighed. They pray for fine weather, still water and sun, as so every day on their traps they can run. So the next morning early they're rising at 4 to make all things ready. Then they're gone from the shore. Well, the breeze it is brisk and the water is cold, but their hearts are all in it, 'cause they're fishing for gold. The boats they are numbered about 15 and 10, and each one is skipped by a strange breed of men. For if you would ask them, did you do good today? If they had 20 crates, just fair they would say. But they sweat as they fight against the wind and the tide, and each dollar earned they can pocket with pride. For there's no easy dollars when you're fishing the sea, but it gives you that feeling that at least you are free. Now the season is ended, and so is my song, and I hope that your season, well, it didn't seem long. The hours they were many, but union dues they were low, and you'll be all drawn Boogey at the first fall of snow. The hours they were many, but union dues they were low, and you'll be all drawn Boogey at the first fall of snow.
Genevieve, she came to my window, shining like flame, bright as a spark. Yes, Genevieve, she came to my window, shining like silver in the velvet black dark. It was Genevieve. First time she came to my window, she came with a whisper of wind in the leaves. Yes, Genevieve, she came to my window. First time I saw her, I could not believe it was Genevieve. I let her in, across the room. Seemed like she walked on a light of the moon. I dared not to speak, for fear that too soon she'd vanish again like a dream. Things weren't quite what they seemed. Yes, Genevieve, she comes to my window. She's always done as she always will. Yes, Genevieve, she comes to my window. Seems like I never will get my fill of Genevieve. And I let her in, she crosses the floor. Seems like she walks without crossing the floor. She comes to my arms, always offering more. Things aren't quite what they seem. Genevieve is only a dream.
Like a lot of people expected that I'll be tall, dark, and handsome. Well, sorry to disappoint you. 1 out of 3 is not too bad. So now, the next number we're going to do is to one the tune I made it myself, and it's called Timothy Ryan's Reel. It's on D. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. Wrap him up in calico, wrap him up in calico, wrap him up in calico, send him to his mammy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. Wrap him up in a tablecloth, wrap him up in a tablecloth, wrap him up in a tablecloth, throw him up in an oven log. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. Tell his daddy when he comes home, tell his daddy when he comes home, tell his daddy when he comes home, and I'll give old Blue your chicken bone. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. Dance him north, dance him south, dance him north and dance him south, dance him north, dance him south, pour a little moonshine in his mouth. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. What shall we do with a baby, oh? He won't go to sleepy, oh. Every time a baby cries, I stick my finger in the baby's eye. That's what I'll do with a baby, oh. That's what I'll do with a baby, oh.
Not too far from here, there's a little old mountain called Kelly's Mountain. A famous old mountain here in Cape Breton. And we'd like to sing and tell you how Kelly's Mountain got its name. Well, Kelly was an Irishman, there is no doubt of that. His mother's name was Bridget, his father's name was Pat. Well, Kelly came from Ireland, but was lured back home again. He left us Kelly's Mountain to perpetuate the name. Oh, that green and lofty mountain by the waters of Breatainn have stood for many, many years and will stand for many more. It was the home of Kelly, and beside its waters blue. Because he was so lonely, Kelly made his Irish brew. Kelly dearly loved the Highlands, but he couldn't live alone. For the breezes used to whisper, Kelly, boy, you must come home. Well, the breezes kept a-callin' night and day, till from the lofty mountaintop they lured him far away. Well, the government is building a causeway or bridge-door. Well, the top of Kelly's Mountain will make a splendid floor. Oh, the rock and gravel are so good and very handy too. They are blasting down the mountain where old Kelly made his brew. Oh, that green and lofty mountain by the waters of Breatainn have stood for many, many years and will stand for many more. It was the home of Kelly, and beside its waters blue. Because he was so lonely, Kelly made his Irish brew. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice hand for Charlie. Just a fantastic job here.
This is a lively fiddle piece entitled Boil the Cabbage Down.
Thank you very much.
Come on, ye hearty truck drivers, and listen to my tale, and you will know the reason why I'm sitting in this jail. I drove a truck, I love my work, I was a mighty driver. Let me introduce myself, John Ellick, Hugh MacIver. Driver MacIver, when will I be set free? Locked up in a jailhouse for moving old CB. CB to them and radio, to me it meant Cape Breton. I put the island in my truck, now 20 years I'm getting. Now the company I worked for, they shipped out to Halifax, a place up on the mainland where in length they never fast. I did not like to work there, but I had to raise the cash, for the wife was eating turnips and the kids had only hash. They called me in one morning, said, John Ellick, I said, that's me. They said, we'll let you drive for us if you will use CB. With CB in your truck, then ye can drive for us for sure. But be back here by next week with it, or don't come back no more. Driver MacIver, when will I be set free? Locked up in the jailhouse for moving old CB. CB to them and radio, to me it meant Cape Breton. I put the island in my truck, now 20 years I'm getting. Well, I walked out of their office and not knowing what to do. They wanted CB in my truck before the week was through. To put an island in a truck, it's not an easy thing, but I swore that I would do it for the money it would bring. My family would eat well again, potatoes, tea and fish. So I packed Lace Bay into the van, Discoose and then Craignish. I thought of all the money and all the work that I could do, so I jammed New Waterford into the van and then threw in Maboo. I said I was a mighty driver, well, I proved it on the day. I put Whitney Pier, Waikagama and Shedda Camp away. I thought of my poor family and I knew I could not stop till Inverness was in the cab where there was a tide on top. Driver MacIver, when will I be set free? Locked up in the jailhouse for moving old CB. CB to them and radio, to me it meant Cape Breton. I put the island in my truck, now 20 years I'm getting. Well, with CB in my truck, I went straight to the company, but they told me I was crazy, but I'm not, as you can see. A mounted police came up to me and threw me in the clink, and that's why I'm in this jail, and that's the truth, my friends, I think.
It was a cool, clear evening and all the stars were in the sky. And my friends and I were seated in a room and we were soon to find out why. 5 politicians entered through the door from another room, put their papers on the table, looking grim and full of gloom. Well, boys, the head man said, you were called into this room to be told there are no jobs and you should leave this land of doom. Well, there'll be no new industries here, and those mainland streets are paved with gold. So get out while the getting's good, or before you have to be told. And then the sky broke, whoa, thunderclouds roared, and up from the waters of the big Breatainn burst the Johnstown Boogey over the shore, in the house and through the door, saying, don't you tempt my children, I let them live where they belong, in this isle of smiling hearts that sing an oh so happy song. And well, the old ghost, he threw in such a god-awful scare that those politicians went running down the highway just a screaming and a pulling their hair. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And though I was rather tipsy as I staggered past the bay, well, the dream I just dreamt made me whole, that I'd find some way to stay. And somehow, oh, some Johnstown boogie could come and save my day.
Done to this heart of mine. Why don't you say out what you're feeling for someone near? Is it fair now that binds you dear, when your words will take you no further? Love that you're searching for? Noel, don't be afraid of your feelings. It doesn't hurt to believe in yourself sometimes. Noel, don't be afraid of my wanting you. I only want to bring you my love. You want your loving, but you're wanting your freedom too. And you know you won't have the two. If you do see everything that you mean to me, I will love you eternally, and your love will grow wild and free, and we'll live in our world, you and me. Afraid of your feelings. It doesn't hurt to believe in yourself sometimes. Noel, don't be afraid of my wanting you. I only want to bring you my love.
Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get your shit kitten boots on. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcel Doucet. Cape Breton Island.
On a night like tonight, if you look right above, you can see the full moon rising above the green hills. There's a soft wind in from the sea, and the stars begin to shimmer, and your love comes home to me. Yes, it does. Your love comes home to me. I'll see you when I see you. I don't know where, Lord, I don't know when. I'll see you when I see you. When our eyes, they meet again. Yes, when our eyes, they meet again. Until then, open your full moon rising above the green hills. And the sun falls down behind the sea, and the stars begin to glimmer, and your love comes home to me. Yes, it does. Your love comes home to me. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To me. Just open up your heart. Let's take it home, boys. Let's take it home.
Are you all listening? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me way back there in the fields and over in the side? Because this is very important. It's meant for you. Now listen. The most important ingredient here today, and I don't want you to forget it, because it is the most important thing. And I want you to give a nice big warm round of applause for it, because it's well deserved. Don't mess around with it. Do it right. Give yourself a nice round of applause. You the people. Hey! Do it to yourself. Go ahead. You deserve it. Do it. Do it right. night. We'll see you next year.